Hello, everyone. This is Paul. I'm not on camera, behind camera. This is Jonathan, our producer slash friend. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you, what you do.
Yo, I'm Jonathan Morellis. I go by Mech sometimes. My business is called Mech Productions. What I do is I work with small and large bands and just try to get their music as good as possible. So I'm anywhere from an audio engineer to a music producer to a good friend.
Right on. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Yeah, and then I'm going to hit you with two questions that you aren't aware with.
Okay.
Let's see. What strengths do you have that you believe make you a great musician, producer, engineer, since you're basically a jack of all trades?
What people want to hear in a good song. I think that's probably my strongest trait. And it's proven itself over and over and over.
Right on. Let's see. What was your creative process when it came to this particular song, helping us out? And how is it different from the other songs that you've helped out? This is a train wreck with. You can talk about the engineering process if need be.
It came down to getting the right takes right off the bat. Because this group can't really meet up that often, and they, in this specific song, we ended up having to travel elsewhere in order to actually get the best possible takes from another artist.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make sure everything is as clean as it could get, but also authentic enough.
Right on. Let's see. Yeah, that was one hell of a trip. I think Sterling and I talked about it. We dragged you fucking 24 hours. Logan, Utah, and back.
We're meeting in Vegas next time.
Yeah. I sent him that video, and he was like, "Oh hell yeah." Let's see. Do you have any weaknesses that you are actively working on to improve your craft?
So originally I would say that not really, but as of recently, I would say that I currently don't have any real goals anymore because I was actively trying to achieve those big goals that I was doing. So currently there's no goals, and due to that, there's no real drive at the moment.
Right. All right. Now we're gonna circle back to the song, since I'm pretty sure you've heard it over 100 times, with all the mixing and shit that you had to do. What impact do you hope this song will have on others once it's released?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, I guess in the case of bringing it back to what I was saying, that my goals were not being driven, I'm hoping that this song will inspire people, if anything.
Right on. It's a solid answer. Let's see. And I'm not going to look at these. This one's going to come from my head, so it's going to be even worse. I personally know, as well as everyone that you work with, that you have a lot of stress and pressure to get everything done that needs to be done, not only in a timely manner, but sometimes people hit you up and they're like, hey, I need this done like now. How do you deal with that stress? And how would you, what am I trying to word? What kind of advice would you give to people that have to go under that same type of stress, not necessarily with music, but just life in general?
Take it a step at a time. That's number one. It has to be done one step at a time, correctly, all the way through. Don't try to rush it. The minute you rush it, a bunch of little problems are going to slightly arise. And as that happens, you're going to end up really making bigger problems along the way. Just take your time, do what you need to do. I always get messages saying that I need this done yesterday, and I'm like, okay, I can get this to you right away. But I just make sure I just do it correctly all the way through.
Right on. Again, we have Jonathan here. He helped out with our creative process of our single coming out April 19th, titled Like a Hero. And anything else you want to say, Jonathan?
Check out Like a Hero. Check out This Is a Train Wreck. Check out Audio Mech. Watch and follow all the adventures that are unfolding.
All right, thank you.